What's up guys, JNO here and welcome today to the first episode of season number 2 of the PSV Patrol. I'm excited, new signings coming in, a few faces have gone. Let's see if we can dominate the Eredivisie like we did in season 1 and hopefully we'll have a much better run in Champions League or Europa Cup football. Now, in case you haven't caught up with signings in and signings out and all that, there was a video put up over the weekend showing you all the signings I've made and everyone I've sold and how well we did at the end of season 1, and the link should be on the screen now. And we are going to play Feyenoord in the Dutch Super Cup today. Big game, start of the season. I'm excited. Hopefully we can go back to back with the Dutch Super Cup. But Feyenoord were our toughest opponents last year. They handed us our worst defeat last year. So this is going to be a tough game. But before we get into the game, make sure if you're new to the channel to hit that subscribe button and like if you're happy to get started with season 2 of the PSV Patrol. And we're going in as favourites in this game because we did so well last year. Hopefully we can carry on our run of form, and I apologise if I don't get players' names right. I know a lot of you have been trying to help me out in the comments down below, but you know, when I get excited I often forget everything you've taught me, so hopefully I can remember it all today. Let's get into the game and hopefully pick up a victory in the Dutch Super Cup for the second time.
With our fearless hearts, we could be ours, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends. If we all go down, if our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
Okay, so the lineup we are going with, and it's a brand new lineup to a certain extent. We have Rajkovic in goal. We have Lucas and Bruma as the two centre backs. We have Lexiu and Williams as the two wing backs, with Aja as the half back behind Proper and Hendricks, with Godardo and Narsing as the two wingers, and Luke de Jong is still up top. On the bench we have Pasveer, Ismaat Mirin, Maha, Lacardia, De Lang, Paul and Bojovic. Now I would try and pronounce the Feyenoord team's names, but you know, I struggle enough with my own, so here is the lineup. The ones I know of are Dirk Kuyt, who I feel like I'm saying wrong every time I say that. Vilhena is also a very good player, I've been trying to get him. Congolo is also a very good player that I'm very aware of, and Karsdorp is someone I've been looking at as well. Okay, so we are kicking off. New skin as well, so hopefully the match stats will be there for me to have a look at. Alright, so it looks like Feyenoord are building up an attack here. But we've won the ball. No, we haven't. Vilhena's got it now. Karsdorp, they're passing it around nice and calmly. This is not looking good. Now Kite's got it. Is that a tackle? Yes, we've won the ball. Narsing's now got it. Quick ball to Godardo. What can Godardo do on the left? He takes a shot and it's saved by the keeper. Good start in the first 5 minutes by the boys. Right, Willems throws it into Godardo. Willems crosses it. It's headed out and this could be a counter, but no. Lexiu picks it up. Bruma to Lucas. Lucas now to Godardo. Look out wide to Willems. Willems can get a cross in surely. No one gets on the end of it. And Narsing's now got it. Back to Aya. Aya to Hendricks. Hendricks to Aya. Nice and patient build up. Willems on the left, crosses it in. Narsing at the back post, and it's 1-0. We are 1-0 up in the soup, and it's offside. That happens to me way too much. I get excited, and there was nothing to get excited about. Alright, so I thought we were 1-0 up. We're now 20 minutes into the game. We have 3 shots on goal, they have 2. Percentage-wise, possession is more in their favour, which isn't ideal. Alright, Godardo has the ball. Willems now on it. To Godardo on the left. Can Godardo get a cross in? He puts it back post to Aya. Not back post. Puts it outside the box for Aya. He finds Lexiu. Lexiu gets the cross in to De Jong. And it's not offside. And we're 1-0 up now. Finally. I got it right this time. And I'll tell you what, this light. I've got a new softbox light. And I always look at myself on the camera. I feel like I look really, really pale. But when I edit it, I see the benefit, but right now I'm just looking thinking, look a bit white. Nothing wrong with that, of course. before I get any hate comments in the comments down below. Great goal by De Jong. Talk about the football, JNO. We are 1-0 up against probably our, well, for me, our biggest rivals, Feyenoord, purely because from a competitive standpoint, they're the team that I know are going to push us in this league. Alright, Narsing whips in the ball. It is cleared though. Kite picks it up. Now, Feyenoord could have a counter here. Great tackle by Willems. Hopefully he has a full season this season, Willems. And now Narsing has it on the right. And it's just juking and driving. McKay with the cross. De Jong, almost a carbon copy of the last goal. Unfortunately, De Jong can't beat the keeper this time. Right, we've had 8 shots to their 3, so we are dominating as far as chances go. Possession looks a lot more equal now. No clear-cut chances, but we've made the most of our chances and grabbed the goal. We're going to tell him it's all about the supporters today. Lift that trophy. Anyone not coming back in fully fit? We have a couple of people on 78, 79%. They should be alright for now, but we'll have a check in the 60th minute. So far the team is doing well. Alright, we've got Lucas Ayer. Ayer to Lucas. Lucas could turn into a great centre back, but the thing is, I think we're going to have the same problem with Lucas as we had with Carroll. If he does really well, he's going to end up leaving us or going back to his parent club and not coming back to us because he's got too big a reputation. Now, proper through to Narsing, who cannot be the keeper, but that was great play there while I was nattering on about Lucas. Almost goal number 2. My PSV team just love these domestic trophies. Alright, let's have a look at the substitutions. Anyone? 71% there, so proper, you can come off. We'll give Maha a game, but I am very interested in giving Powell some more time as well. We've got 72% and 72% Hendricks and McKay. Both aren't playing badly though. I don't want to change the midfield completely. We don't have another right back. So what we might do is take up the 6.8 Guardado. Boyjevic, who had a great end to last season. Alright, let's see what our 2 substitutes could go out there and do. If they can impact the scoreline even more, which hopefully they can. Boyjevic always seems to grab a goal. Okay, so very, very boring the second half so far. We're almost at the 80th minute and nothing has happened yet. Now, always at this point, I don't know whether to go defensive and invite that pressure on and concede, or not change anything and then feel stupid when I concede when I could have gone defensive. Now it looks like I could be the latter option there and feel stupid for not going defensive, because Feyenoord are building an attack and they get a cross in, and yeah, it's the latter. I saw it coming before it even happened. Are you absolutely kidding me? Football Manager sometimes is so predictable. I was thinking about going defensive just because that often happens, but when I go defensive it still happens, so nail biting stuff now. It's 84th minute and Feyenoord out of nothing have equalised because we haven't made the most of our chances. And they've definitely shot up with their chances. 7 chances, 5 on target now to our 13 and 6. And I think it goes straight to penalties. Not ideal. I didn't really want to go straight to penalties. And I've taken Guardado off as well, who's my main penalty taker as far as I'm aware. Alright, so let's start the penalty shootout. Hopefully I've picked the right people to step up to the spot and win us our 2nd Dutch Super Cup. So we've got them stepping up first, and Toornstra puts it into the left corner. We're 1-0 down. We need to get this to stay in touch with Feyenoord. De Jong should put this away. Come on, De Jong, you're a seasoned striker and you fuck it up. Straight at the keeper. Easy save for their keeper. You donut. Alright, Karsdorp stepping up. And it's saved. That wasn't a great penalty either, so our chance to get back into this falls to Ayer, who steps up on loan, and oh dear. Is this going to be the worst shootout in PSV history? Ayoub also gets his save, so we've now got a 3rd chance to keep it tied. Maha steps up. Finally someone puts one away. Great penalty into the top right corner. Now just save it again. Rajovic, do your job, save it again. Didn't even move. Congolo has scored. Please don't let me down. Willems. Great penalty. Thank you. Finally, our players are taking some good penalties. Right, come on mate, dive the wrong way. Right, so if we don't get this, we have lost the Dutch Super Cup, and it falls on the shoulders of Hendricks. Put it away, son. Great penalty, but the keeper was close. It was the right height for a keeper to save it, so that was a bit nail biting. We're still in it. Now, save it. Great save. We could actually win this despite the fact we missed our first 2 penalties. Narsing steps up. Are you kidding? Narsing, that was shit. Alright. And we go again, Feyenoord, score. Now we need to score. We've had a chance to win this as well. And my keeper steps up. And my keeper was shit. And we have not won the Dutch Super Cup, which is disappointing. Very disappointing. If we just made more of our chances, then maybe we could have had something there. I feel like we were the better team, but Feyenoord are, or seem to be, our bogey team. We had 13 shots to their 8, but the same amount of shots on target. In the end, we had more possession as well, and we had the player of the match, 7.8 rating. But at the end of the day, it went to penalties, and they beat us. Alright, so if we have a look at the schedule, let's see what game we can come in on. The first 3 games are all televised. Vitesse is probably the biggest game there. Could come in on the Champions Cup group stage game, or we could go straight to the next Feyenoord fixture, but that does seem a while away. So if we actually just go forward a month, we're looking at the AZ, the AZ game. We'll come in on the AZ game, which is at home at the Philippe de Stadion, and we'll see, hopefully by that point I'd have got 4 victories in the league and be top of the table. But we will come in on the AZ game on the next episode of season number 2 of the PSV Patrol. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Unfortunately I couldn't win the Dutch Super Cup this time, but you know what, we'll probably get a chance next year, fingers crossed. Thanks for tuning in. Again, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. I've been JNO, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.